Hey, good morning everybody. I'm going to show you a new edition, what's going on with the TIMROVER channel. So come on back, I'll show you what this is all about, what this is all about, and what this is all about. Come on back. Good morning everybody, how's it going? Back with another episode of TIMROVER RV, or just TIMROVER. Anyway, got something new for you. Introducing the new TIMROVER Jeep. So a lot of you guys know that I had electric vehicles for a while. Had Chevy Volts and all that good stuff, Nissan Leaf. Well, by hitting the road, you can't flat tow a Chevy Volt. So that was the last car I had, the blue one you guys saw in my previous videos. So I picked up a new Jeep. And a Jeep, you can actually flat tow a Jeep. So I figured I better get started now and get this all ready and prepped before I hit the road. For a year or more, we'll see what happens. So the first modification I'm going to do on TIMROVER is install this new TIMROVER tire cover. It's pretty sweet. It's been molded in here, and I'll put a link below where you can order this from. And they do a great job. They got a few other projects for me going on now. So this is my first project from this company called TireCovers.com. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and remove this camera shroud, because this is a built-in camera on the back of the wheel mount, because now if there's a law, all vehicles have rear camera. So Jeep, what they did, they put it on the mount itself. It's pretty cool. Now we can install the cover on the Jeep. So basically it's pretty cool. Just go ahead and wrap this around. Now I can get this little section on here, kind of persuade it. It's pretty tight on here. It looks great. So next I'm going to install some door seal guards in the Jeep JL. So basically with the Jeep JL, they come with these seal guards here, just plastic seal guards for the Jeep JL, keep from ruining the paint along this section at the bottom right here. And they're just plastic seal guards here. I'll show you right here. There's 4 of them for the front and the back as well. It's pretty a simple job to install. I'm going to make sure this here is nice and clean. I'm going to install it here on the passenger side and the passenger rear, and then I'll go around to the side. It's pretty cool to do. It should take no more than about a couple minutes to install. Take that off. You don't want to touch it, because if you touch it, you get your oil on it, and it's ruined. There's little indentions here for these seals. It's kind of cool. So basically for the seal here, I go follow this indentation right here, put it to the end, and you want to press this firmly on. Now we're going to do the other ones as well. And this is going to kind of mold in as time progresses because of the heat. And so they'll just lay flat. Cool. Here we go. Get it flush to that. Put it down. Got it. Perfect. I'm going to do alcohol wipe with this one. Not bad. Looks great. Going to be a great addition to TIMROVER. Have to get TIMROVER a name now. TIMROVER the Jeep? Not for sure. It's going to be great. Line it up. Put it towards the end right here, nice and firm. And I'm going to press down. There you go. Perfect. It's time to give it a little flair to TIMROVER. Got the tire cover on. Now I'm going to put the TIMROVER brand on top to give it a little flair. But I'm going to need your help. I have no name right now that I can think of for TIMROVER the Jeep. If you have a name for TIMROVER the Jeep, let me know. Put it in the description below. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you a free TIMROVER t-shirt if I use your name on the Jeep. And then whatever name you come up with, let me know. So let's put the brand on the back and give me a description below of what you want to call TIMROVER the Jeep, because we have TIMROVER the rig, so now we need one for the Jeep. Think about a name you want to give this Jeep here, and I'll send you a free t-shirt if I select whatever name that was entered in the description below. Looks pretty cool. I like it. Vinyl lettering. I'll put a link in the description below where you can order this from yourself for your vehicle, for your rig. But guess what? I got one more thing I want to show you. Something I always wanted to put on a Jeep, and I thought it was so cool. This last product I'm going to install on TIMROVER is a fire extinguisher. This is a nice chrome fire extinguisher. It's a max out, and it's specifically designed for Jeeps. And I also have a brace, a bracket for that. So I'm going to install that as well on probably the driver's side, where I can get to it if I need to in the event there's an emergency. I'm going to replace this here with these metal brackets here. I took those off, and I'll just take that out of there. And I'm going to install it on this Velcro type fitting right here. So in this Velcro fitting, I just lay it on here. This is the H3R Performance Max Out fire extinguisher. I'll put a link in the description below as well. I'll just go basically loop that through. I'll do the same thing for this one here. I'll loop it through. I'll loop that one through. And it'll just hang on there for right now. I can cut these off if I want to make them nice and neat. We'll see how that works once we're done. And I'll flip this over. Once I flip this over on this Max Out fire extinguisher, this is an ABC fire extinguisher. So basically I'm going to hook it up like that. It's going to go through here. Go ahead and loop this through the middle one, nice and tight, and that'll give me a starting point, and then I'll do the other one. There's another eyelet over here. Just kind of feed that through. You can see here. So I feed that through the back, and you can move this up as far as you can and make it nice and snug. So now this one here I originally installed, so I'll just pull that through and I'll make it snug. And I'll do the same for this one here. I think this really looks cool. It's slick, it's clean. It's an ABC I mentioned to you before. And you want to keep this on. You never know when you have an emergency where you need a fire extinguisher. I have 3 on the rig itself. But it looks cool in here, it looks neat, and you can grab it when you need it. These are a few things that you can do for your Jeep, for your car, for your rig, what have you. Give it a little character, call it your own. So with the things that I'm doing now for TIMROVER and TIMROVER the Jeep, I'm doing it because when I hit the road, you don't want to have to do this here on the road. You want to enjoy life while you're on the road. So having these little things to show you, it might help you out for your own channel or just in your own time in life and what you can do. I want to thank all you guys who subscribed to the TIMROVER channel in recent months and recent days. It's been tremendous. Thank you from the bottom of my heart so much. Hope you guys can just go on this journey with me and see what's going to happen from sticks and bricks to actually being on the road, as to living on the road full time. So do me a favor, give me a thumbs up if you like, hit that subscribe button below, and I'll bring you other episodes of TIMROVER RV. Fix ups on the Jeep, add new things to the Jeep, cooking, you name it, whatever the case may be. Until then, you guys take care, Have a great day. Bye.